What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got a viral clip that's been breaking Twitter. This is a sit down with Jill Biden, where she has a meltdown live on camera with a reporter. Ask her about her son Hunter Biden and his crimes. She goes on to say that he is not the person we think he is. He is not a criminal. He's actually a victim. We just don't know him. I'm excited to see what her, explanation behind how he's a victim and how she thinks logically that he is not a criminal, guys. Maybe pre-laptop, I would have been like, yeah, maybe he's not, maybe. But after we got the laptop proven to be Hunter Biden's, the things on that laptop prove otherwise, guys. I'm excited to check out this following clip, so we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna get my thoughts on the back end, guys, so definitely stick around to the end so you guys get my thoughts on the back end. But let's get straight into it, y'all. Before we do that though, make sure you guys smash that like button, guys. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. Also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all. Baby.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. The sign of a proper sociopath is to be able to look directly into your eyeballs and lie, and to not even have like your heart rate increase, to not even like shake or get clammy hands. You're just a liar. You're just a liar. You just straight up tell someone, even with the cameras rolling, a lie. And it's why politics makes for such great sociopaths. And man, I didn't like Jill Biden coming into all this nightmare of an installed president, but now I really don't like Jill Biden because it's clear that she's actually the evil force behind Joe. Check out the sociopathic, psychotic Jill Biden when asked a question about Joe Biden's ability to be president.
And I think what people don't see is how hard Joe works every single day, that he gets up thinking what he can do for the American people.
Okay, Joe Biden has spent 37% of his presidency on posh vacations, on private islands. Joe Biden is seen pictured on the beach getting sunburned far more than this is where Joe Biden spent 2 weeks during Christmas, on a literal effing private island, a billionaire's house. Joe Biden does more press conferences, this is in Lake Tahoe, like at Jamba Juice, than he does at the White House. And when he can stay on a bike, well, Joe Biden isn't taking questions from the press either. Here's Jill Biden, of course, being like, no, don't ask him anything. And here's Joe Biden in Nantucket getting screamed at. This, ladies and gentlemen, is where Joe Biden has spent all of his presidency. That doesn't stop Jill, the sociopath.
To those who say I can't vote for Joe Biden, he's too old, what do you say?
I say his age is an asset.
Aha! He's wise.
Yes, he's wise. He has wisdom. He has experience. He knows every leader on the world stage. He's lived history. He knows history. Mm-hmm. He's thoughtful in his decisions. He is the right man or the right person for the job at this moment in history.
Is that true? Do you actually believe that, Jill? Like, seriously, you actually believe that? Joe Biden returns lobster red with sunburn after Caribbean vacation just 9 months after having skin cancer. How much does Jill hate Joe Biden? I mean, seriously, how much does she really hate Joe Biden? This probably comes from, this is probably because their relationship, the way it was founded was like a crucible of adultery. Jill Biden was cheating on her husband with Joe. Joe Biden was cheating on his wife with Jill. Jill was the babysitter. So they kind of like distrust and loathe each other anyway. But like, what kind of a wife would allow her husband to take on the toughest job in the world, which inarguably the presidency is, to have skin cancer and then go get sunburned? That kind of a wife when you have dementia. And you can see that he has dementia in the way that like Joe Biden treats him, right? Look at this. Joe Biden like leads him around by the hand. Oh, if your husband was so adept and so perfect the man for the job, why is it that you are regularly having to come and get your boy?
But they're not doing it.
Here's Jill Biden going and grabbing Joe and saying, we have to go, as Joe is like slobbering over the press. Does this look like a man who's in charge? Does this look like a man who's in charge? Oh, see ya. Yeah, see you later. Oh, okay. Where am I going? And that's just one of like we don't have time to like load up all the clips of Jill Biden doing that for Joe. They're lying to you. Jill Biden is an evil witch who is obviously using Joe for power, using Joe for her own power, her own prestige, and to protect their own family. And you can see this, obviously. Joe Biden doesn't want to go to prison. What does Joe Biden know about Hunter Biden's crimes? This is what it looked like yesterday when Hunter Biden was on Capitol Hill. Hunter Biden walking up to his own contempt of Congress hearing on Capitol Hill. Why would you do that? Why would you ever allow your children to do such a thing? Well, unless you were freaking desperate, unless you were terrified, unless you knew what was about to happen, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what happened when Hunter Biden was asked questions by Marjorie Taylor Greene about the Biden crimes.
Gentlemen, time's expired. Chair recognizes Ms. Greene from Georgia for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Excuse me, Hunter. Apparently, you're afraid of my words. Whoa! Oh. I like to reclaim my time, Mr. Chairman.
Burst their bubble.
So Hunter ran like a little biggity, and the Bidens immediately had in the craw, immediately had locked and loaded an interview with Jill Biden, asked about this exact thing. Isn't that amazing how that happens? Isn't it amazing how orchestrated this all is? And the answer is just truly, again, sociopathic. Watch.
I think when you hear Trump Republicans calling it the Biden crime family, or I have one congresswoman, the Biden crime family sold out America, Marjorie Taylor Greene. He's a liar. He's mentally incompetent. And let's not even talk about what "Let's Go Brandon" means, but you have U.S. senators holding signs that say that.
It's hard to realize our country, isn't it? I mean, to look at it, what we used to have, and what the other side, the extremists, have turned this country into. I mean, we would never see things like that, say, 10 years ago.
It's hard to see when we had total and complete control of everything. When we had total control of everything, that the American people didn't have the capacity to speak up, and didn't have the capacity to protest, and didn't have the capacity to organize outside of our centralized control. We missed that. Boy, I certainly missed that. And now look, Donald Trump is beating our mainly because the gig is up and people know that you have run a crime family. You are the Biden crime family.
You've been coping personally with the onslaught of accusations against your husband and your family, including and especially Hunter. It's the focus of a House Oversight Committee hearing, holding him in contempt, obsessing over him, showing pictures of him during vulnerable moments in his battle with addiction on the floor of the House. This would crush any family.
Mika, I think what they are doing to Hunter.
Vulnerable moments was Hunter Biden engaging in sex trafficking, human trafficking, and sexual abuse of women. That's what vulnerable There's these two women. They're witches. They're witches. This is a witch's kitchen. Mika Brzezinski and Jill Biden. The vulnerable moments are photographic evidence of Hunter Biden committing sex crimes against disadvantaged women. Some of them work for him. Some of them he's just paying. The whole time he's stealing from his family, claiming to his ex-wife that he has no money for alimony to pay for their kids while he's spending $350,000 on hookers.
Is cruel. And I'm really proud of how Hunter has rebuilt his life after addiction. You know, I love my son, and it's hurt my grandchildren. And that's what I'm so concerned about, that it's affecting their lives.
Oh my God. Oh, I got to hold on. Got to say a prayer because I'm not supposed to be using words like this to describe people like Jill Biden. So he's not your son. He's your stepson. And you're not his mom. You're the person who Joe Biden cheated on his mom with and destroyed his family, and then destroyed your family because you had a husband at the time. So you're an adulterous Jezebel. And Hunter Biden's life was probably destroyed by you. And so you're to blame. And then you bring up your grandkids How about Hunter Biden's biological grandkid that you refuse to acknowledge exists? How about that kid? Navy Joan Roberts is her name. She lives in Arkansas. And up until it became so politically inconvenient for you, you didn't even acknowledge her existence. So how dare you, you monster, bring up your grandchildren, hide behind the skirt of your grandchildren. I'm despicable, these people. They're so despicable. What a abject meltdown. This has obviously been the talking point that's been spread around. Like, feel bad for us, right? Joe Biden's only guilty of one thing, and that's being a loving father and husband. Only Joe Biden's love is what we're guilty of.
Idea that they are going to somehow get to President Biden through his son, who was drug addicted, and the only thing that they have revealed in these hearings is that we have a president that loves his son even through his imperfections.
Inquiry isn't about the United States, it's about Hunter Biden. And the only thing the president can be guilty of here is being a father.
What accusations and arguments do you think they're going to make, given this didn't go exactly as planned today?
Well, they're going to keep doing what they've been doing. They are going to try to indict a father for loving his son, who is
Hunter Biden's story, the scandal, the this, the that. It's also the story of a father's love. And Joe.
Oh my God, just shut up. You're going to break my brain. You're giving me a headache. It's so degrading. It's so sociopathic. They're such pathological liars. And I'm not falling for it. And you shouldn't either. And I think people are done feeling like I think like this play that you should feel sorry for this elitist brat that has broken every laws that would have gotten your children or you locked away for life. And you should feel sorry for them. You should feel sorry for the president's dumb kid who broke every law, every tax law in the book, every moral law in the book, every law of being just a decent human being. And you should somehow feel sorry for them. You should weep for them. No, man, this is why you're going to lose an election. This is why you're going to lose a landslide. People are done with this stuff. I'm sick of these people. This interview sent me over the edge. And the talking points don't work when people actually see the truth. The talking points don't work when people know that you're lying to them. People can see that you're lying, right? Yeah. That's why we do this channel, because people know we're not lying and we actually have morals and values that we live by. It's amazing. It's amazing the lightness of life when you just don't have to lie constantly. But I'm not pathological or suicidal, in case Hillary Clinton's watching. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe, and stay based.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Benny Johnson. Definitely going to be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below. For those of you who want to go over there and check that out. Also, for you guys to go over there and show our friend Benny some love. Oh my gosh, we've heard it all before, guys. We're not buying this story that Jill Biden is trying to sell us. Sell the reporter. This is all too conveniently released. This video being released after, Hunter Biden has stormed out of this congressional hearing that he's been blowing off for quite some time. He's trying to, dodge being put in contempt of court. Seems like it's coming in the near future by the way he's been conducting himself during these court hearings, guys. We're tired of hearing this sob story that, the Bidens are being targeted. They're the victim. The Bidens are not looked at as criminals when they're committing all these crimes, guys. They should not be handled with these kid gloves that they want to be handled with. Stop placating for the Bidens, man, and hold them accountable. I get secondhand embarrassment every time I see a clip of, someone saying that only thing Joe Biden is really guilty of is being a loving father, loving his son. Guys, Joe Biden is one of the worst fathers I've ever seen. If we are, going based off the book of, how to be a good father, the way that he has pushed his son in the wrong direction or let his son go in the wrong direction every corner just shows that he is not a fit father, not a good father like everyone is saying he is. Knowing and loving, accepting his son after he is battled with addiction. If Joe Biden was truly the loving father that, the left is trying to push, that talking point to say he is the best father, just always forgiving, always loving of his son, he wouldn't have let him fall into these situations after situations. I mean, come on, guys, reason with me. Why would Joe Biden think his son is fit to sit on this board of Burisma, head energy company overseas when he knows he's a recovering addict, know he has problems he's still trying to, overcome. I don't think this is how you set your son up. Joe Biden set his son up time and time again to fall off the wagon, guys, and it has happened every single time. The real true patriots on the right are calling it how we're seeing it. There is no extremist value to this. This is calling it how you're seeing it. This is the Biden crime family. We've just seen them do crime over and over again. I don't know what else, what other label or adjective they would like us to use to describe the corrupt Biden crime family. I can't believe MSNBC would really let Joe Biden get on there and try to play the victim role for the Biden family. Hunter Biden saying that he's the true victim here. I can't buy that, man. That just really makes me, it irks my nerve to see that, because like Benny said, you know, if any of us, any of our kids, any of our family members would have done even half the crimes that Hunter Biden has committed, we would be buried underneath the jail, guys. This is just beyond ridiculous to sit here and keep handling this guy, Hunter Biden, with kid gloves when he's committing adult crimes. Like, let's be real, guys. Yo, definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Do we think Hunter Biden is going to start being held accountable? We're seeing him being attacked in these hearings, guys. You know, true Republican patriots, Marjorie Taylor Greene coming at him, asking him the tough questions. He just storms out. I think he's going to get held accountable here. Definitely hop in the comment section and let me know what you guys think. Also, make sure you guys smash that like button, guys. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. Also, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next one.